Have you ever dreamed of soaring through the sky like a bird? Imagine waking up one morning to find you've grown a pair of magnificent wings. What would it be like to spread them wide and take off into the blue? Let's explore this amazing idea together and see how it could change our world. Picture yourself standing on a grassy hill, feeling the breeze ruffle your feathers. You take a deep breath, stretch out your arms, and suddenly you're airborne. The ground falls away as you rise higher and higher. Your heart races with excitement as you realize you're actually flying. At first, it might feel a bit scary, but soon, you'd get the hang of it. You'd learn to flap your wings to gain altitude and glide smoothly on air currents. The sensation of freedom would be incredible. You could swoop and dive, feeling the wind rush past you. It would be like the best roller coaster ride ever, but you're in control. As you become more confident, you'd start to explore your new abilities. Maybe you'd race your friends to the top of a tall building or play tag high above the treetops. You could even organize flying competitions to see who's the fastest or can perform the coolest aerial tricks. Think about how flying would change your daily life. No more sitting in traffic on the way to school. You could simply spread your wings and soar over the cars below. You'd arrive feeling energized and ready to learn. Lunchtime would be extra special too. Imagine having picnics on rooftops or in the branches of tall trees. After school, the whole sky would be your playground. You could explore places you've never seen before, like the tops of mountains or hidden valleys. You might discover secret spots that only birds knew about. And think of the amazing views you'd have of sunsets and starry nights from way up high. Flying would also make traveling much easier. Instead of long car rides or plane trips, you could fly yourself to visit faraway friends or family. Vacations would be more adventurous too. You could glide over tropical beaches or soar through canyons. The world would feel so much bigger and more accessible. But it's not all fun and games. Scientists would be very interested in studying how humans with wings work. They'd want to know how our bones and muscles change to allow flight. Doctors would need to learn how to care for wings and treat flying-related injuries. It would be a whole new field of medicine. To understand what we'd need to fly, let's look at why birds can do it so easily. Birds have hollow bones that make them lightweight. Their bodies are streamlined to cut through the air. Most importantly, they have powerful chest muscles to flap their wings. Humans would need all these adaptations and more to take to the skies. Our wings would have to be pretty big to lift us off the ground. An average person might need wings spanning 6 meters or more. That's wider than most rooms in a house. We'd also need much stronger hearts and lungs to pump oxygen to our flight muscles. Our entire body structure would have to change dramatically. Even with all these changes, flying wouldn't always be easy. Bad weather, like strong winds or heavy rain, could make it dangerous. We'd need to learn about air currents and weather patterns to fly safely. It would probably be special flying schools to teach proper techniques and safety rules. Now, let's have some fun imagining all the cool things we could do if flying was normal for humans. Superhero movies would be even more exciting. Instead of special effects, actors could perform real aerial stunts. Sports would change too. Imagine a game of mid-air soccer or basketball played high above the ground. We could have amazing sky races where people fly through obstacle courses in the clouds. There might be long-distance flying marathons across countries or even oceans. Daredevils could try extreme sports like wingsurfing in hurricanes or diving from the edge of space. Flying would open up new job opportunities too. People could become sky couriers, delivering packages by air. There might be flying firefighters who could reach tall buildings faster. Tour guides could take people on flying safaris to see wildlife from a bird's eye view. The possibilities are endless. But with great power comes great responsibility. We need to be careful not to disturb birds in their natural habitats. There would probably be rules about where we could fly to protect wildlife and people's privacy. We'd also have to be mindful of planes and helicopters sharing the sky with us. Flying like a bird sounds magical, and in many ways, it would be. But it would also come with challenges. We'd have to learn to navigate in 3 dimensions and deal with new dangers like mid-air collisions or falling from great heights. Our cities would need to adapt with landing platforms on buildings and new traffic rules for the skies. Despite the challenges, the ability to fly would change our world in amazing ways. It would give us a new perspective on our planet and maybe make us appreciate nature even more. We'd feel more connected to the world around us and to each other. The sky would no longer be the limit. It would be our new frontier. So next time you see a bird soaring overhead, Take a moment to imagine what it would be like if that was you. While we can't grow wings in real life, we can always dream big and let our imaginations take flight. Who knows? Maybe one day technology will find a way to make human flight possible. Till then, keep looking up and dreaming of the endless possibilities that await in the wide blue yonder.